Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Game 1 of 272 this regular season. The Thursday night opener, the kickoff game. And the National Football League season begins anew. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll get about 2. Deron Payne there for the stop. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. From the gun, Richardson. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. He'll get this to about midfield. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. That's quickly out to Williams. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down. Richardson. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And a short pickup down inside the 10. On 2nd down, Richardson. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Lions. The extra point is up and through. And the Lions Lions have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return, Tyreek McAllister. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his... He does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A give for Etienne, heading right. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Johnny Newton there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. In trouble. Down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Catch is made by And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for the Lions. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So, 1 quarter in the books in the season-opening NFL kickoff game. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. A run here with Gibbs. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw, it's Richardson. That's caught by Gibbs.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. He's got the first down and more than that. And he will go all the way. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Detroit. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Second down and 8. They'll run it once more with Etienne. Crazy. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. This run straight ahead for Etienne. He'll push forward for about a yard. Johnny Newton there on the stop. Third down and 9. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. He'll drop this for Etienne. It'll be a pickup of 10. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First down, Vikings.
Now McCarthy. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Richardson operating from the pistol. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And they've got it. Going to pick up the 1st down there. Right around midfield. Looking to throw. Richardson. Now he takes off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. The motion man here is Mitchell. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. The Lions call their 1st timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Throwing, Richardson. This pass is caught by Thomas.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Here's 2nd and 9. Richardson to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. The kicking team off for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. He'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Pitts is the man in motion. McCarthy to the air. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Trayvon Walker, the former first overall pick, in there for the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time. That's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
A second down throw for Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A gain of 12 yards brings up fourth down.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working free downfield, it is Williams. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Catch made right side by Thomas. Here's 2nd and 2. A toss to the right, and here comes Gibbs. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Third and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. First and goal.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And he will do it himself. He's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Detroit. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Lions are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 36. Pitts is the man in motion. ETN now on first and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Once again, it's ETN. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. He'll try to run for it.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll be third down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run. It's ETN. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
On fourth down, here's McCarthy. That is caught side of the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
On play action, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the gun, Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. A pickup there of 13. First down, Detroit. Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. Now Richardson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw. But think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10.
Here's first and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Throwing on second down, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
They'll run with Gibbs. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
And he's going to have the Lions first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On second down, Richardson. That's a short one caught by Laporta.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Here's Richardson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Vikings will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, but the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
To kick off for the Lions.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Now Etienne. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Etienne. He'll be brought down.